Hi everybody, Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta Realtors, and today's contract tip is just a reminder about a proposed rule change or license law change that GREC is proposing. Now, the proposal came out in December of 2019, but the vote is taking place March 11th, 2020. So that's why I want to bring this to your attention. GREC is having a public hearing prior to voting on the proposed rule change about teams, what the definition of a team is, and how the license laws involving marketing and advertising yourself with the team name. So really important. Want to bring this to your attention. So that if this does affect you, which it's going to affect a lot of real estate teams, hang on. In terms of what the makeup of a team is by definition per the Real Estate Commission, and especially with respect to your marketing and advertising. This could cost a lot of agents a lot of money. So let me go over what the proposed rule change is. I will link a full description below what the rule change is, when the hearing is, and how you can make yourself heard prior to the hearing and at the public hearing. Again, it's March 11th at the Real Estate Commission. There's a public hearing at 9:30 a.m. And then the Real Estate Commission is going to vote on this proposed rule change to either make it part of license law or not. So again, let me go over with you a little bit about what's involved. So it is a proposed rule change or a license law change to GREC rule, to the GREC rules. Again, a synopsis of the proposed amendment to the rule change. It has to do with GREC Rule 520-1-.02, and this is one of the rules that makes up our license law here in Georgia. One has to do with the definition or term, defining what a team is and what a team leader is. So a team is comprised of two or more licensees who, number one, act on behalf of and are affiliated with the same firm. Two, work together on a regular basis to provide real estate brokerage services. Three, represent themselves to the public as a team. And four, are identified by a team name. Now, the definition of a team leader is a licensee designated by his or her qualifying broker or as a team leader. Each team in a firm must have a team leader. Each team leader shall maintain an accurate list of the names, license numbers, contact information for each team member, and provide the list to the qualifying broker or broker of the firm. Okay, so that's the change of the definitions of team and team leader. Now here's the change that is going to potentially impact a lot of teams financially. And this has to do with the marketing and advertising of teams. And the purpose of this proposal, the changes to the actual advertising, is for guidance for real estate firms in order to help prevent the confusion by the general public regarding a team being within a brokerage in the marketing and advertising. In other words, to prevent the confusion for the public thinking that a team is a standalone brokerage when a team is a member of a brokerage with a qualifying broker. That's the purpose of the proposed amendments to change the advertising rules, specifically with respect to the prohibition of various words and terms that may not be used by teams moving forward if this rule change does go into effect. Again, this is a proposal to change GREC Rule 520-1-.0211, advertising as teams. And it states, and again, I'll link all this below. A, it shall be the team leader's responsibility to submit all team advertising to the qualifying broker or broker of the firm of which the team is affiliated. The qualifying broker or the broker shall verify and review all advertising by teams to assure compliance with the advertising rules of Chapter 520-1-.09. Here's the big part. The word team or group must be included as part of the name for all teams. Real estate team or group names may not include any of the following words or phrases or variations thereof. Here's what your advertising, if this rule change goes through, may not include for a team. Associate broker, broker, company, corporation, corp, incorporated, Inc., LLC, LLB, LP, real estate, or realty. So again, your advertising and marketing may not include any of those terms. It must include team or group, but none of those other terms. So you can't have real estate in the name, realty. You can't have such and such family real estate group. Those would all be prohibited for marketing and advertising a team in those names. So again, if this is of concern to you, I strongly suggest that you contact GREC and make your feelings known. They are accepting, they are reviewing any comments, objections, alternative proposals to this proposed rule change or amendment to this rule. Again, the public hearing is accepted at, will be held at 9:30 a.m. on March 11th at GREC, which is in Atlanta, and then they will vote on this after the public hearing. There are other things specifically that you need to do if you do want to be heard, depending on how long your proposed presentation is to the Real Estate Commission, and I will link all of this below. So again, just wanted to bring this to your attention. This proposed rule change was proposed in December, but it's coming up for a vote very shortly. So I hope this tip helped you out if it does impact you as a team or as a broker. And thank you guys so much for watching. Dana Sparks, broker of Maximum One Greater Atlanta Realtors, satisfying your needs with service, innovation, and education.